Welcome to Cartoon Network Studios. It's my first time here, and I'm so excited. Hooray! Hey guys, welcome to Cartoon Network this week. We're here to film a bunch of stuff for future episodes of our YouTube series, but today, we're gonna get things kicked off by giving you an exclusive tour of Cartoon Network Studios in Burbank, California, by showing you the top 7 coolest things. Let's go. Number 7, automatic pancake maker. There's also a cereal bar, a cookie crane,
Cookies!
and a slushie machine. All free, all the time.
I gotta get those pancakes, but how?
Number 6, a full arcade. Number 5, Recording Studio A. The most talented voice actors in the world walk through this door. So I thought I'd learn from the best.
Wow, these look great.
Wow. These look great.
Like this. Wow, these look great.
Wow. These look great.
A little on the, like, whoa, like
Okay.
more like, wow, these look great.
Wow. These look great.
Yeah,
Is that better? Yeah.
yes, you got that one. And,
Am I ready to be voiceover talent?
let's try this one.
Oh.
I'll literally eat anything.
I'll literally eat anything.
Yes, you got that one.
Oh, thanks. Number 4, rooftop ping pong.
Let's battle, man.
Oh yeah. Do you remember what the score is?
No, I got so distracted by your awesome t-shirt.
You know what? Your voice sounds really familiar.
Really? Well, I voiced Amethyst on Steven Universe. Amethyst for life.
That's not it. Number 3 3/4. What Ian and Toby had to say about the new episodes of OKKO Let's Be Heroes premiering this month.
OKKO Season 2, May 2018.
Yes.
12 new episodes, which is a section of the season.
Yeah.
And there are many episodes, and they're all very cool.
There's a lot of good ones. You're gonna see a lot of stuff. There's been a big question, what happened to Boxman? You're gonna find out a little bit.
You're being fired out of a cannon into the sun.
And we've got some really special episodes with side characters. Dendy's got a really cool episode that we're really, really excited about.
Cartoons are very misleading.
And also, Red Action, we're finally gonna get to find out a little bit more about what it would be like if she had to return to the future.
You looking for some action?
It's gonna be really exciting.
Number 3, all the piñatas. Cartoon Network Studios has a tradition of making piñatas of characters from each and every show. And yes, they're full of candy.
Hit the piñata, hit the piñata, hit the thing harder, hit the piñata.
Number 2, all of this amazing art. Including the doodle board, which gets wiped every weekend for a clean slate on Monday. Number 1.5. This little plaque that marks the spot where famous cartoon legend Joe Barbera officially opened this building. Number 1, the graffiti stairwell. Thousands of animation professionals have left their mark here over the years. Almost like a visual history of Cartoon Network drawn by the people who made it happen. It's fun to dream about the next generation of characters to be drawn on these walls. One of you watching this show today could end up doodling one of Cartoon Network's future stars right here tomorrow. That does it for this week's show, you guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe. And tell us what you think is the coolest thing at Cartoon Network Studios in the comments below. Thanks to Max, Michaela, Ian, and Toby, and thanks to Kai and Carolina for making this trip to Burbank happen. We'll see you here next week for some Mother's Day fun.
Hang on. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you could hear me right now. Let me see here. If so, press F in the chat. Okay, you can hear me loud and clear now. Crystal clear? Okay, yeah. All I had to do was just fix the audio device. Okay, now that was fixed, all I have to do now is just, go back to my introductions. I'll just welcome everybody who's here. Jason the cartoon fan, welcome. And Fairy Princess Valentine, and Marcel, and General Kara, and the Sponge Boy, formerly known as Moby Fan 12. And Mimi Productions, from what I could tell, I think you're among the newer subscribers, or at least one of the newer viewers of my live streams, so it's great to have you here. And also Plus Blue EP, welcome, and Alfredo and friends, and the amazing Jenna and Pablo, Free 12, and Deidre Barnell is back. Yes, you are indeed back. Nice to have you. See who else I'm missing. Alba 3000, welcome. And yes, welcome everybody to this very special stream here for this long weekend, civic holiday, themed around Cartoon Network Studios. And yes, just to immediately give the clarification, yeah, Cartoon Network Studios itself is not closed down, but the building that you see behind me, it is. And even with the building closing down, I remember apparently Ian Jones Cordy, create OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, and is an amazing animation nerd altogether. He says that basically Cartoon Network it's not just the building to Cartoon Network Studios that's dead. There's a possibility that Cartoon Network Studios as a separate entity from, like, say, Warner Brothers Animation as a unique entity might be dying as well. But yeah, there are some productions still in the works under the Cartoon Network Studios label, but here are like some of them, like Craig of the Creek and what's the name? The Wee Baby Bears and Jessica's Big Widow World, or Jessica's Widow Big World, whatever that Crack the Creek spinoff is called. Like I hear they're anti-production following this merger. So yeah, but you know, like, unfortunately, I have to give a shout out to Starfleet, who I'm not sure is here just yet, but pretty much inspired this idea to do this drawing stream to celebrate the legacy of this iconic Cartoon Network building, as you saw the inside of like in the beginning of that video from 2018 from Cartoon Network themselves. The door is asking, is it hot in Canada like it is in Topica? Oh yeah, I assume it is. It is in the 20s Celsius. Oh, it's Super Ready Man. Hey there. And also, he's asking if I knew that the English dub of Uncle Gus was found. Yeah, I have heard. I think it was Ethan Partington Studios who would let me know about it on Twitter. Yeah, I'll have to check out that pilot soon. I only know Uncle Gus for being a playable character in the Cartoon Soul Resort game. Okay, and let's see. The SpongeBob's accent. What shows I've been watching that he's been finishing Gravity Falls and loved it. Okay, so just to briefly talk about the shows I've been watching. Well, thanks to Jason letting me know about this on Poodle TV. They have an entire channel dedicated to Arthur. So I was rewatching all my favorite episodes on there, and it's also part of why I did like a couple of recent videos on the show. And also, I watched We Saw on Stat TV. I watched We Saw the first episode so far of The Ghost of Molly McGee, which I know is one of Jason's favorite cartoons right now. And I can't wait to like see more of it. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff that I've been watching. Watching a lot of stuff and podcasts, stuff like that. And I think it's about time now that we get into the requests. And I just want to let you know that I should have known what I was getting myself into, because once again, you guys give me like a lot of great stuff. A lot of great requests that it's hard to choose just a few. Like, I might catch up on the other requests around the time of Cartoon Network's 31st anniversary in October. No promises though. Yes. And yes, Mimi, I have heard about what's been going on with Nick All-Stars Brawl. And I was listening to Jason and his friends talking about the speculations of who's to be included in the game. And naturally, yes, I definitely agree that some as Toa Ginger characters should be in there. And let's see. And also, regarding the time when you're talking about, when you guys were talking about who's to be in a sequel to Punch Time Explosion, the Cartoon Network fighting game, definitely have some more Evil Con Carne representation. I know Scar was in the original game, but not as a playable character. But you know, he could be a playable character and have Hector and Gasway too. And yes, Jana, the Powerpuff Girls is playing in the background because naturally this is a Cartoon Network stream. So yes, Adirj, sorry if I mispronounced your name, is asking if I could your Driven Evil requests. Well, yeah, I think he just commented the name of the show, he didn't specify his character. Although there is one other user, I believe that was General Jenna. No, sorry, not General Jenna. What's her name again? I'm sorry. General Kara, yes. who requested errors from Billy and Mandy. Whether or not I will draw her, we'll just have to wait and see. But yes, it's time to get rolling. And like what I often like to do, I'm gonna be preparing and preparing by a shown a quip that may give a hint of who will be drawn first. Oh, let's see. Wait, hang on. Fairy Princess Valentine's accent. If I remember that image of Samurai Jack that she sent to me before, that she shared before with him flexing the robot arm. No, I don't think I have it in my possession. But if it's okay, if I do get to the request, I'll draw like Samurai Jack as he regularly is. But yes, we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's get to the first request.
Just down the road from the quaint little town of Prickly Pines, nestled at the foot of the Pimpleback Mountains, lies Camp Kidney, the idyllic home away from home for the trustworthy Bean Scouts. Here, young tenderfoots are molded into strong woodsmen with knowledge of nature and all she provides. The Scouts learn and play in the perfect environment for growing boys, far from the hustle and bustle of the big city. As we arrive in camp at early morning's light, let's listen as the campers rise in the peaceful quiet to begin the day's activities.
I think I'm going to be sick. Cowboy. Scoutmaster Lumpus, Lazlo's riding old Slewfoot again.
Well, it's always good to start off the morning with some brisk exercise in the yard.
Run for your lives.
He's one happy camper, Camp Lazlo, coming in July on Cartoon Summer.
Just down the road from the quaint little town of Prickly Pines, nestled at the foot of the Pimpleback Mountains, lies Camp Kidney, the idyllic home away from home for the trustworthy Bean Scouts. Here, young tenderfoots are molded into strong woodsmen with knowledge of nature and all she provides. The Scouts learn and play in the perfect environment for growing boys, far from the hustle and bustle of the big city. As we arrive in camp at early morning's light, let's
Alrighty, yes, I did see Samurai Jack 2 was a popular mention in the community posts, but actually gonna be drawing a character from Camp Lazlo, and that happens to be Patsy Smiles, requested by Patsy Gao, formerly known as Elemental SW something another, a bunch of numbers. But yes, Patsy is her favorite character, naturally. So yeah, we'll be just start off with her. Okay. My art style is already kind of similar to Joe Murray's, as seen in both Camp Lazlo and, of course, Rocco's Modern Life, which is the soul out of the two that I prefer the most. I've seen like a little bit of Camp Lazlo, like occasionally, and definitely not a bad show. I won't necessarily say it's mediocre either, but I don't know, like I've yet to give it the appreciation that it deserves. But it still has that Joe Murray charm with its style, like its animation style. It's still a lot of people who worked on Rocco and also one of the Rocco spiritual successors, SpongeBob, working on this series. So that should be enough for me to be like, yeah, I should probably show more appreciation for Camp Lazlo eventually. Hang on. Yes, SpongeBob is mentioned during the hiatus from streams. We got so many passings Firstly, there's Ian McGinty, who did Embarrassing and Adventure Time comics. Paxton Whitehead, who voiced King Salazar in the Animaniacs movie Wacko Swiss. And Alan Arkin, who voiced Wild Knuckles in Minions Rise of Gru, Disney animator Randy Fulmer, and Space Jam producer Daniel Goldberg, Norway's, I don't think he's related to Eric, Tony Bennett, who guest appeared on The Simpsons, and Jimmy Weldon, who has voiced Yaki Doodle. Oh, and don't forget about Pee Wee Herman as well. I really like watching Pee Wee's Playhouse, and also the Christmas special back when they were on Netflix. With his Big Adventure movie as well, and I was rewatching some of his Netflix movie, his big holiday as well. So yes, rest in peace to all of those people, of those legends that you mentioned.
As soon as we sort everything out with their mare, everything will fall into place. We're superhero crime fighters, and since we're new in town, we thought we'd drop by and get acquainted with the bears.
Aha! Well, that sounds just great. But since you don't have an appointment, you're going to have to wait over there.
Let's see.
Powder Puff Girls?
Here!
The mayor. We'll see you now.
Let's see if anything else, any other interesting comments. Detroit's mentioned that, do you know what my art style resembles both Rocco's Modern Life and Camp Lazlo? Yeah, I think I do. I know I have seen your art. I did think like immediately of Joe Murray's cartoons, but if those are your influences, then that is great.
And we brought you this hotline phone, so if you're ever in trouble, you can just give us a call.
Okay. Well, I already have a phone, so if you could please get to the point, you can seem a very busy man.
Now what? We're superheroes. We're here to help you fight crime.
Yes, Philip?
The chief of police is on line 9. He says it's urgent.
What is it, Chief?
Tom, the city first bank was just robbed again. If I don't get more officers, I don't know what.
I'm working on the bill as we speak. I don't know what else I can tell you.
The bank's been robbed. This is our chance to prove ourselves.
So I was thinking there's a possibility that, I know I said 3, but who knows, I might be able to do 4. I don't know, because once again, it's hard to choose like just a certain tiny amount of these interested requests.
Go play someone else, you little brats.
Oh, let's see. Weston Wallace is here. Hi. And also Axie. Hi. And let's see. Cartoon King says, "Hello, this is my first time here. Yes, welcome. And hope you enjoy this stream, and that you will enjoy like future streams too."
At what point did it seem like a good idea to blow up the Cityville Bridge? No. Do you realize the 2 crooks that you caught stole approximately $400? Do you realize that you did over $3 million in property damage to that bridge? It's not replaceable!
Okay, so yeah, the episode of the Powerpuff Girls that's playing right now is Town and Out, which is not one of the most well-regarded episodes of like the first three seasons. Basically because of how like, okay, so for those who don't remember the premise, so the Powerpuff Girls and Professor Utoyo move briefly to Citiesville, the town of Citiesville, and from what I can remember, you know, the Powerpuff Girls do their usual sick of saving the world, or saving the day, when, at least to how they, at least, you know, just going by their natural instincts of saving the day, but, you know, the people of Citiesville, they're not really having it. And I just love how, like, the mayor of Citiesville, who's a more detailed character design and apparently more competent than, say, the mayor of Townsville. I just love how I think he's voiced by Tom Kane, not Tom Kenny, Tom Kane, who voices Professor Utoyo. So yeah, I just recognize similarities between those two with their voices. And Smiley Comforts is here, given a heart. And let's see. Yes, Fairy Princess Valentine, it's mentioned that Samurai Jack's anniversary is gonna be in 3 days. So yeah, with that in mind, there is a strong possibility that yeah, I will be drawing him.
This place stinks. I want to go home. We tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. And we know how much you like it here. Professor? Professor?
Oh, goodness. You don't know how happy this makes me.
Huh?
Oh, I've been hating it here so much. Hating it. Oh, they pick on me at work and they call me square. Oh, so what do you say, kids?
Bye, Battle Citiesville!
And hello, City of Townsville. So once again, the day is saved. Thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
Just shape up the pupils here.
The City of Townsville is host to the annual Meeting of the Minds, where our man Professor is not only guest speaker, but he's also late.
Oh yes, Deidre was pointing out that it looks like Rocco's tail. Yeah, like for a split second I forgot that Patsy is supposed to be a mongoose, not a wallaby. But yeah, of course, being from the same creator, the character designs are to be like
Oh,
similar.
I forgot the babysitter.
Sorry.
Oh, blast it. Yes. Sure,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll be right over. Bye.
I'm sorry for distracting you.
Hello, Warden. I need a babysitter. Yeah, full pot. Bye. Oh, rats.
And I don't know, like I can't speak much for Patsy as a character since I don't have much memories of Camp Lazlo itself, even though I have seen a few episodes of it. But I do know that she is an excitable girl from the basic from just the basic idea of I don't know, with her character design and just seeing screen stuff of her. Of course, I know she's voiced by Jodie Benson, who on the same show voices Jane Doe, which is a character who I slightly more vivid memories of seeing. I may be wrong, but I think Scoutmaster Lumpus was involved with Jane Doe, I think.
If you want dinner, you will get dinner. Whatever you eat, you will without hesitation help me take over Townsville. Now go. Prepare to have your taste budded like that. For I, Mojojojo, am not only #1 villain in Townsville, but I'm also #1 chef.
essentials down for Patsy. So yeah. So once again, like after the stream, actually, you know what? I have an idea. Okay, so I might be doing like a total of 3 or 4 requests, and what I'd like you guys to do, like when I'm close to being done, is to have your votes mention in the chat which of the doodles that I've done for the stream that you'd like me to do a separate live stream for, in which I clean up and color it. That would be cool, right? So yeah, so for now, Patsy's the only sketch that I've done, and just going to group her in her own folder. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to be just saving this whole file. In the meantime, like before, move on to the next request. I've kept up with some comments because I know once always you guys have some really interesting comments as the animation nerds that we are, that I most likely have missed out on while I was sketching. Here we go.
Sorry. Quick, she went into the professor's lab.
So this monkey, he walks into the room and... So like I said, this monkey...
And yes, and Joey Benz, of course, is best known as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. And also Barbie in Toy Story, start with Toy Story 2. Let's see, Mimi's accent, does anyone have that one obscure show that you love that deserves more attention? Mine are Big and Small and 12-Ounce Mouse. I only watch a tiny bit of 12-Ounce Mouse. It is amusing with how deliberately childish its animation style is, and a little bit of an exercise to comprehend its surreal, minimalistic nature. And Big and Small, I remember watching that show on Treehouse many years ago, and recently it was a meme thanks to Kevin Temmer doing this animation of Small, you know, the orange guy, like his teeth being brushed by like a sentient toothbrush just brushing Small's non-existent teeth violently, you know, with audio from I think a Let's Play of a Big and Small video game. Oh god, I love that scene. Okay. It's the scene where, it's from the episode where Mojo Jojo is babysitting the Powerpuff Girls, and right now they're watching that Barney ripoff. with that obnoxious song. If I were a bunny, I wanna hop. I love that. Okay. Let's see. Mimi's app is saying that unpopular opinion, but storage souls are not my cup of tea. It's because of my particular taste in souls that's unique in its own way, for better or for worse. That's understandable. Like sometimes it's best to stick with souls that are episodic without having to do what may occasionally feel like a chore of watching a lot of episodes so much in chronological order in order to get a full understanding of what's going on. But even with episodic series, sometimes you have to keep in mind of some of the things that will eventually change. You know, like art styles changing, and like certain things that are kept in continuity that have been established in other episodes. Like, yeah, sometimes even with episodic shows, there are some things you have to keep in mind that have changed in an episode that you might have missed. Dirge is asking if I've ever done a Hanna-Barbera drawing. Yes, I have drawn Hanna-Barbera characters before, whether it be with that video I did of the Jetsons with sketches of the characters, and that one's very popular. That short I did talk about George Jetson's alleged birthday being July 30th or July 31st. I forgot when it was exactly, of last year. So yeah, I drew quite a few hand puppets. That studio, especially with the Cartoon Network output, is one of my biggest influences. Oh, let's see. Fairy Princess's accent. If she ever tries to pitch Fairy Princess to a studio, what should you do? I guess some basic advice is probably to come up with a pitch Bible, and maybe make sure that it has like the typical requirements that pitch Bibles should have, and overall just be yourself. Take inspiration from your influences, and there might be a chance that a studio might like your idea. That's some basic quick advice there. And yeah, I know, I do miss Tom Kane. I know he retired because of the stroke from a couple of years ago. And I wonder who will play him in the upcoming reboot that's gonna be done by Cartoon Network Studios Europe. Let's see if there's anything else interesting here. Yes, actually, I definitely know about the What a Cartoon show. Some of the pilots are hit or miss, but I do love the ones that did become series, especially the Dexter's Lab pilot. And also, my favorite of the pilots that did become a series is Wary and Steve, even if it is a Family Guy prototype, really. Okay, guys, so let me see here. Okay, I think it's about time that we move on to the next request. Speaking of camp cartoons.
Just down.
Friendship has always been the biggest thing there is. But friendship was scary without time to measure it by.
Whatever it is, we'll do it together.
So, friendship created time. But time also made friendship finite.
We're gonna need help. Magic isn't coming back!
Time preserves magic.
Time.
Join us on one last journey. Summer Camp Island. The final season premieres July 31st at noon on your Cartoon Network.
Friendship has always been the biggest thing there is. But friendship was scary without time to measure it by.
Whatever it is, we'll do it together.
So, friendship created time. But time also made friendship finite.
We're gonna...
Yep, but that's right. I'm gonna be drawing a character from Summer Camp Island. This is requested by Jason the Cartoon Fan. Technically, he would suggest that I should draw both Hedgehog and Oscar, but if it's okay, if not, then I'll just go with Hedgehog. And yeah, I decided that I'll just draw Hedgehog if that's okay with you, Jason. And he told me that it would be cool if I make sure that I draw Hedgehog in my trademark art style. Then it will look like the Cartoon Network shows of between 1996 and 2004 that have that UPA-esque thick line style. You know, just like Dexter and PPG and Driven Evil, which are, of course, naturally among my biggest animation influences. So yeah, let me see what I could do here. Because yeah, when it comes to my fan art, a lot of the time I do draw in my own art style, but also incorporate features that are distinctive of the original source material style. But sometimes there's a point where maybe the original aspects of the source material style can slightly kind of overpower what was done, what's done of like my own thing, like my own default signature style. But yes, Summer Camp Island. I've yet to watch an episode of it. But I heard that it's. Hang on here.
Girls, wake up. Buttercup.
Hang on.
Wake up, Buttercup.
Professor, it's Saturday. Can't a girl get some
Darn.
sleep?
Oh, let's see. Hang on just a moment. Oh, okay. Hang on just a moment there.
Professor, what are you doing in bed? Wait, what's going on? What? Nice bed, Blossom. What happened? I'm all grown up. You're not grown up. You're just a psychic balance all grown-up body.
That's right, Buttercup.
Wait, look, if Buttercup's in your body and I'm in Miss Bell's body, then who is?
Hey, I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry for that interruption there. Hang on. Hey, I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry for that interruption there. Hang on. Okay.
Professor, what the heck's going on here?
Well, lately I've been working on a way
Yes, you're welcome, Jason, for me taking your request for a hedgehog. So yeah, like I was saying, I never watched a full episode of Summer Camp Island just yet, but I hear good things about it. Generally good things, not necessarily huge praise like what some of the other 2010s Cartoon Network series get. But I don't know, a lot of people like it for like its own thing.
Unfortunately, I overloaded the power matrix, causing a negative feedback pulse to discharge back to frequency array across Hellville.
Oops, I just accidentally right-clicked here.
And that's exactly what happened to us. Yes, Bubbles?
I just accidentally right-clicked here.
Oh.
Look, Professor, it's almost time for us to start saving the day, so just go ahead and change us back now, okay?
Now, I will say this about Summer Camp Island. Just by looking at it, there are 3 cartoons that I will compare it to. Oh, I already mentioned Camp Lazlo because you know, that already implied that it is similar to Camp Lazlo in the sense that, you know, it's about these animal kids who go to camp, and it's also, I could compare it to Adventure Time because you know, of the surreal aspects of it. And also I compare it to Arthur actually because you know, it's a sort of slice of life-ish show from what I can tell about these animal kids who honestly they hardly look the same like the animal they're supposed to be. Like for example Oscar, who I think is supposed to be the elephant. the elephant, he doesn't look like, he hardly looks like an elephant. He doesn't have a trunk, really, like how Arthur doesn't really have a long snout to say that he is an aardvark. So that's the most I could say about Summer Camp Island for the time being. And I know Jason has done a discussion of it on his casual cartoon chat on his Twitter Spaces. Unfortunately, I missed out on most of the mild spoilers that he has talked about, like early on, like when I joined in as a listener. I missed out on most of the mild spoilers that he has talked about, like early on, like when I joined in as a listener.
You're so sensitive.
Oh yeah, I do notice that the audio is being echoed right now. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that.
Yeah, you look great. Am I there? Yeah, sure am.
Okay. Let me see if that's better. Oh, let me know if that's better. And if you could still hear me. Whoa, okay. So we just got a new coffee from Art Fan. Oh no, not coffee, rather hot chocolate, but still a donation on coffee. Thank you very much. Yeah, I forgot that I should definitely thank people like Jason the Cartoon Fan, and Kristen Frades, and Norbert, and Ricky Gambo, and the other people who have been great supporters of my coffee commissions lately. And if there is a request that you want, like guaranteed fulfillment, you know, head over to my coffee page and to my commission forums. And you can also message me on coffee beforehand for who exactly you like for me to draw, and I'll be able to give you a discount for being a new customer. Okay. And yes, Sego Bagel has mentioned that Two Stupid Dogs is the most important cartoon card in our history, because that's where the creators and crews of the cartoons in the later half of the 90s got their start. Yes, that's definitely true. Comparable to how Flapjack was very influential to the Cartoon Network shows that we would get starting in 2010, like Adventure Time and Regular Show being the most notable examples. And even outside of Cartoon Network, we got Gravity Falls in 2012 because Alex Hirsch worked on Flapjack, and of course as did Pendleton Ward and what's his name, J.G. Quinto, and Patrick McHale from Over the Garden Wall. Hey, Kristen Frades is here. Welcome. Yes, and what is my favorite Powerpuff Girls episode? there is quite a few. Honestly, I don't know what my number one favorite would be. I don't know, probably just to name one episode. I do like Jewel of the Isle, the one where this robber, he's trying to steal this jewel, but then the jewel gets stuck into a cereal factory, which makes Lucky Captain Rabbit King Nuggets, which is, a mixture of basically the Trix Rabbit and also Captain Crunch, and also Lucky the Leprechaun, and I guess King Vitamin as well. That's where the King part comes from. And I love the commercial for Lucky Captain Rabbit King Nuggets that the Powerpuff Girls watch. Looks like an actual commercial that you see during the 90s, early 2000s, with the fluid animation, traditional animation with cell shading, really good stuff. And of course, we can't forget about the famous line, ridiculous Lucky Captain Rabbit King. Lucky Captain my god, that's such a mouthful. Lucky Captain Rabbit King Nuggets are for the youth. Okay, that's just one favorite episode of the Powerpuff Girls. And also really like, what else? I really like the Powerpuff Girls' Best Rainy Day Adventure, and also from the later era, like when Chris Savino was the showrunner. I do like it's called See Me, Feel Me, Know Me, which was entirely a musical with this gnome who's basically a Jack Black sort of parody. It was supposed to be him, but they weren't able to actually get him. But yeah, I love that musical episode too. Like, I know it's kind of mixed with the PPG fandom, but I'm part of the camp who thought it was great. Hang on.
Well, that should do it. Yes, but we still need to find the proper frequency. Here goes nothing.
Yes, Plus Blues point out that the commercial for Lucky Captain Rabbit King Nuggets does look like something that the friendly folks at Primal Spree would animated. Yeah, definitely. And Waffle Block is saying that if they were in the Cartoon Network universe, their friends would be Brack, and Tug Russell, and Hector Concarne, and Ace, and Dexter. Those are some nice choices there for our friends. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm done with drawing at least the essentials of Hedgehog. So yeah, so I hope you like how I drew Jason.
That's not right.
Okay, so that'd be open Hedgehog into our own folder. And just in case you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying the stream, and to subscribe, because that will definitely help the algorithm out. Okay, Jason appreciates the sketch. Thank you. And Waffle Block is saying that that if they had dates in the CNU verse, they will include they're saying that their husbands/wives will include Scar, Zorak, Moltar, Eris, and Gasway. Always nice to have like another Gasway simp on the internet too. Yes, Albar 3000. I currently still have plans on have you be an interviewee guest on my live stream soon, this Saturday at 7. Maybe say that at the way that Hedgehog looks is creepy with how she just stared into your soul. I mean, I guess that's where you get. I guess that's the result of drawing a character with eyes who look like a crescent moon, really. Okay, so gonna be preparing for the next request. And another hit of who I'm drawing next.
Friendship has always been the biggest.
Long ago, in a distant land, an ancient warrior arose to fight the forces of darkness. Armed with a magical sword and the power of righteousness, one samurai must battle through time to save the world from total darkness. Now you can own the movie that launched Cartoon Network's newest series, Samurai Jack, the premiere movie on video cassette and DVD. The action, the adventure, and the quest through time to save the future. Journey to fantastic worlds to battle amazing creatures like you've never seen before. Experience the legend of Samurai Jack, the premiere movie on video cassette and get a bonus episode. Or feel the ultimate power with Samurai Jack on DVD with special features like a bonus episode, DVD ROM games, character archives, and the inside story behind the legend. You can own Samurai Jack, the premiere movie on video cassette and DVD. Coming March 2002.
Yep, that's right. Samurai Jack. Back from the past. Or back to the past. Samurai Jack. Yep, that's what we're gonna be drawing next. This one comes from Fairy Princess Valentine, who I know is the biggest fan of the show that I know, at least around here in this community. And if you don't mind, Fairy Princess Valentine, if I draw Jack as he normally looks, I know that you kind of want me to draw him with a robot arm, which I kind of forgot what episode that is even a reference in, but maybe a next time. But hopefully you'll still be okay with fun. It's just drawing Jack doing his thing with his sword here. Yes, extra thick. And I know you guys enjoyed that short meme that I did from Looney Tunes from the short Have You Got Any Castles that has that caricature of that old actor whose name I already forgot, of being thin and then being thick. Of course, I have to include that famous Aku meme. Oh yes, Daniel is here. Okay, so yeah, I know you requested Johnny Bravo and Samurai Jack together, but actually, I'm actually going for, if it's okay, I'm just actually gonna be going for Fairy Princess Valentine's request of just Samurai Jack by himself. mysterious Bubbles, you need glasses.
Okay, Bubbles, I'm just gonna do a couple of tests.
But Professor, we don't have time. We have to stop the giant ant.
I know, but this won't take any time at all. Okay. Now, tell me what
Chris
you
is
think.
active. I read the IWD comics of Samurai Jack. No, I haven't. But I know I do have. I think the Dexter's Laboratory Classics comic. I think that was published by IWD. I do have that. It has reprints of like the first few Dexter's Lab comics that were ever published. Some of them were drawn by Genndy Tartakovsky himself. And speaking of Genndy, yeah, I was wondering if any of you have seen. I think some of you have. I remember even posting about it in the community tab. His new show, Unicorn Warriors Eternal. I seen only the first episode fully and a few other scenes like in passing, especially like when it come on Adult Swim Canada. And yeah, is it worth like the 20-year wait of how long he was developing it? I don't know. I guess the plot is kind of a slight challenge to like recover, but definitely a visual marvel. Like, is it possible to like fully dislike anything from Genndy?
No, you don't. Yeah, you look like a nerd.
Bubbles. Now you know it's not important what your sisters think.
But Professor.
Look, Bubbles. What is important is that you always want to be at your best. So you can fight that giant ant or whatever and save the day. And these glasses are there to help you be at 100%.
How do I look, Professor?
Bubbles, you look super.
Yeah, we were just kidding. Now let's get that ant. Come on. Thanks, Professor.
Now, Bubbles.
Yeah?
Don't let anything your sisters say get to you. Promise?
I promise. Bye. What a sight for sore eyes. It's old four eyes. Hey, you said you were just kidding. We were. Yeah, about just kidding.
Okay, we're gonna have Jack like this, and then probably just make this one bigger.
Oh boy, without her glasses, Bubbles can't see the forest or the trees.
No more trees, no more trees, no more trees. Mama! Huh? We're too late. We need your help. Girls! Girls, where are you? Where could she be?
So I believe I mentioned this in the past. You know, the place where Jack wants to go back to the past. But yeah, I'm not a huge Samurai Jack fan. I'm more of a fan of Genndy's more comical works, like Dexter's Laboratory and at least the first Hotel Transylvania films. Like the second and third one are just fine. But I do have respect for Samurai Jack with its style for sure.
What's the matter? What did you say?
I believe the last time I watched an episode was on Stack TV on the Adult Swim section, and it was the episode where I forgot. But Jack was going up to this. Okay, maybe you'll be able to help me out, correct me on the episode I'm thinking of as I describe it, for those who are bigger fans of the show than I am. But yeah, it's the episode where Jack goes up to a mountain and he sees these, these three creatures who look like goats, I think. Yeah, he goes up to the mountains and see these shadowy creatures that kind of look like goats. If you guys know it's what I'm talking about, let me know, because it's talking from memory here.
You're missing.
Mimi saying that her favorite part of Samurai Jack is when Jack says, "It's Jack in time," and Jack all over the. Oh wait. Oh wait. I think what Mimi is doing is referencing you know the Morbius movie that came out last year. Like people were just making all these sarcastic, ironic comments under the trailer, saying that their favorite part is all of these scenes that might not have actually happened in the movie, including when Morbius is saying it's Morbin time. Oh, who knows? Maybe Jack did say it's Jack in time, and Jack all over the. I don't know. Let's see. Jason mentions that two of the original Dexter's comics, written and drawn by Gendy, were later adapted to episodes of season 3 of the actual show, Comic Relief and Mom Dark. Yeah, I kind of already knew that with Mom Dark, even though I never read the original comic to that story, even though I hear it's just as awkward as the animated episode. But I also figured that out eventually with Comic Relief when I got that Dexter's Lab Classics graphic novel. Trade paperback, to be precise. And now Bubbles has gone deaf.
The city of Townsville, a locale inhabited by some of the most accursed, ill-conditioned, infernal, unprincipled, spineless, monstrous, distasteful, felonious, gross, dark, naughty, foul, brave,
Okay, so as the narrators list all the villains that Townsville has to offer, there's a cameo from Mandark's Duck. I forgot his name. I think it's Quack Tor, who appeared in at least a couple episodes of Dexter's Laboratory. And I remember it mainly for like the time where, for some reason, I forgot the full context, but the duck, Mandark's duck, was kissing Dexter's monkey. Just one of those very odd, out of context moments where I'm like, yeah, that actually happened. And the internet's going to embrace it for how weird it is.
Have the Gang Green Gang lost their minds? I don't know, but they're about to lose their heads. Come on! So fast, Gang Green Gang! I hereby decree that from this day forth, all forms of illicit misconduct shall henceforth be deemed
Let's see.
permissive and just.
Daniel's asking if you can make a new request. If you like. But there's no guarantee that I'll get to it. I already made up my mind of which of the 4 requests I'll be working on for this stream. And once again, I may be doing catch up on some other requests like at a later date, most likely around time of Cartoon Network's anniversary in October. We'll just have to like wait and see. But in the meantime, like once I'm almost done, I'll have you guys mention which of these characters you like me to do a separate stream for, which I show how I clean it up and color it.
Your office? This is the mayor's office. Not anymore, is it? Or should I say Daddy bought it and the whole city for me? The mayor would never. Oh, wouldn't he?
$1 trillion? Never, I said. 5 trillion? No way. What a room full of Turkish delight. How could I resist?
Just gonna make Jack Shore taller. They're almost done here. I hope you love this guest so far, Fairy Princess Valentine. Man, Princess Morbucks. I kinda hate her. Like, why couldn't she just cosplay as a Powerpuff Girl? You know, if she wants to be one so badly. Like, she's too mean to be, like, even meaner than Buttercup to be an official Powerpuff Girl. Like, we all know that the real fourth Powerpuff Girl is Bunny. Or if you actually like her, there's also Bliss from the 2016 reboot. But either way, it's better if the Powerpuff Girls is just a trio of three. Wait, that's redundant. I'd say trio of three, but a trio always comes in three, so what the... but yeah. Of course, my favorite character that Jennifer Hale voices on the show, well, I do like Miss Keen more, and also Sedusa, who also is kind of a deep cut as far as the villains go, because he doesn't appear that often. I think there's only like 3 episodes that are entirely devoted to her as the main antagonist. Otherwise, he also make like cameos. I don't know, maybe it's because like the whole nature of the character, you know, being seductive.
You can't give up. What about all those villains running free? Hey, really tied the room together.
Okay, now Jack's sword looks like one of those long, foamy pool noodle thingies, the way it's just bended. Okay. Where's my tool here? Yep, there we go. Okay, so I hope you like the sketch of Jack, Fairy Princess. I'm gonna save it. And also group Jack into his own folder. I'll be with you guys in a moment. Oh, I spelled Jack's name with a Q by accident. I'm gonna take that off. See if there's anything else I missed.
Good guys, bad guys, it doesn't even matter. Princess
Hang on. So, Fairy Princess Valentine loves the sketch. You're welcome. Let's see. Jason said that Spongeboy that Jason's still waiting to respond to a comment that he made, I assume. Let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's a comment from Jason here. I think it's Jason's own comment he's referring to, saying that it's just that CN didn't use their studio's name because at the time they started building with Hanna-Barbera and Turner thought the Hanna-Barbera branding was more recognizable and thus would make the shows more profitable. In fact, it wasn't until the AOL Time Warner merger when Warner Bros. Decided Cartoon Network Studios need to have its own building and branding. The only good thing of that otherwise disastrous merger, in my opinion. Yeah, I have to agree, Jason. It was great that Cartoon Network Studios became its own entity from Hanna-Barbera, and you know, like just the environment that's presented at the studio, as you saw in that video earlier. Okay, so Mimi is gonna be leaving soon. Okay, take care, have a great dinner. And yes, I do see Jack as your avatar, Fairy Princess, just in time for his anniversary. Oh, and Vincent's here, welcome. And yes, CN and WB are emerging. It is news that was mentioned last October, but it was just last July when Brian A. Miller, who used to be one of the heads of Cartoon Network Studios, confirmed that the iconic building is going to be going down on August 1st. And I see the petition to make it an animation museum, and that would be great. Have it be a national, a sort of a landmark, kind of like how the old Hanna-Barbera building is still around, or how I think Walt Disney's first animation studio, Wafflegrams, I think that's still around. Either that or I don't know. There might have been a fire that affected that. But yeah, the Cartoon Network Studios building should definitely be preserved. Oh, let's see. SpongeBob is pointing out that for children of a lesser bog for Futurama, they now use digital e-mason alongside Rough Draft to animate half the season. Rough Draft previously did that for Disenchantment. Yeah, I remember mentioning that before. Well, I didn't know that digital e-mason is working on new Futurama, but I did notice when I was watching part 4 of Disenchantment that, yeah, it's not just Rough Draft Korea that's working on this show produced by, like, the Glendale Rough Draft Studios. It's also digital e-mason. And yes, Vincent and Plus Blue are agreeing that it should be, Cartoon Network Studios should be a museum. And definitely should be an even better exhibit of Cartoon Network's history than like the 25th anniversary exhibit that only talked about a handful of shows really and nothing older than Adventure Time. And SpongeBob is saying that, fun fact, Mark Ackland originally worked on Clone High as designer for Nelvana in the first season, and now he directed the second season alongside South Park animator Jack Shay, and Mickey Mouse artist Kristen Morris. Yes, that's cool, and yeah, that's another show I've been watching recently, the Clone High revival. And this is before I actually finished watching the first season of Clone High. I just couldn't wait to watch all those shiny HD episodes of the revival. I definitely had some laughs. Definitely loved the art direction. I love what the artists like what Carrie Youst and what's her name? What's her name? I forgot. Kat Hudson, and also the art director Tara Billinger, who of course also worked on the Mickey Mouse cartoons that recently ended. Like Steamboat Silly apparently is the finale to the Paul Rodas run of Mickey Mouse shorts that have been run for about 10 years. And I hear some rumors that Disney's gonna be retiring Mickey Mouse altogether because, you know, he's gonna be in the public domain, but it's really just the early Steamboat Willie era Mickey that's gonna be in the public domain. There's no way that Mickey entirely is going in the public domain, like, just yet. At least just yet, I don't know. Okay guys, it's 20 after 8, and I think it's about time I go to the last request of the night. And once again, I'm gonna be given a hint as to who I'm drawing with a quip that also acts as another tour of Cartoon Network Studios, and I'm sure you'll really like this one.
Hang on. Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, it's me, Maxwell.
Maxwell who?
Maxwell Adams.
Who is this?
From the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy upstairs.
Let me get this straight. You're with Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, 7 years. 7 years we've been making it.
Just how may I help you?
Can I be let in, please?
I'm going to have to call security.
Can I come in?
Please don't play with the buzzer.
I think, you know, new receptionist, I think. So, yeah, this is the inside of Cartoon Network, where Billy and Mandy is made. I guess where we should start is just checking out my office, which is a great place where I work every day. I think you'll like this. Morning, Laurel. Any messages for me?
Why would you have any messages?
All right, then. Busy day. I'll be in my office if anyone needs me. I've been drawing ever since I can remember, and this is sort of how we all start drawing on the walls. I used to be much better at drawing on walls, actually. Well, let's go find my office. It's down the stairs here. Bossing my mind, that's bad spelling right there. Don't look at that. So all the way down, come on. There's graffiti all over the place. This is sort of Cartoon Network's graffiti walls. You can just draw. Because I can, that's why. Keep coming. We're almost there. Come on.
Yep, that's right. Oh, hang on. Sound like there was a bit of feedback there. But yep, that's right. It is definitely a Driven Evil character from the Dream half, of course. And this is Eris, requested by General Kara. No, I can't resist a good Billy and Mandy or Evil Concardi request, but since but I was thinking like, what was I gonna say? What's my train of thought here? But yes, I couldn't resist drawing Eris, who is like probably my second biggest waifu in the Billy and Mandy universe, next to of course Major Dr. Gasway. Okay, so the next Powerpuff Girls episode that's playing is the one where Mitch Mitchelson, the boy that Tom Kenny voices with just a Popeye impression, he takes the school hamster. He takes care of the school hamster, but of course the Powerpuff Girls don't trust him at all. So yes, I'm drawing Eris here, and just like a lot of the other characters in Maxwell Adams' shows, she's been through quite a few redesigns. Like, some of the redesigns for the characters are more subtle than like the redesigns for like the other characters. Like with Eris, for example, she's been through like, I think 3 different redesigns. There's the one from her first episode to Eris Human. Then there's the one introduced in Creating Chaos, as shown in the screenshot that I'm gonna use as the main reference for her pose. And then there's one that was when she was redesigned around season 3 or season 4, like by the time she started dating Hoss Delgado. And a 4th time, I guess you could also count when, with Underfist, she was supposed to be split into 2 characters, a nice Eris and naughty Eris. But that never came to be really, aside from a brief cameo during the end credits. Yes, you're welcome, General Kara. And yes, Eris 2 is, like I mentioned, is one of my crushes from the Billy and Mandy universe. Also, I don't love her as much as I do Gasly, but definitely up there alongside like Miss Butterbean and also Billy's mom and Mandy's mom. Like, Maxwell Adams sure knows how to draw a waifu. So yes, the expression that Eris is going to have is this one at the end of the episode called Complete and Utter Chaos, aka Billy Gets Dumber. The episode that was paired with Attack of the Clowns. That famous episode where, it's revealed that Billy is afraid of clowns and that he thinks they are the ultimate evil, that they want to be the dominant species on the planet, and that they'll destroy us all to make it happen. And I'm not gonna bother do an impression of Billy's yell. So, yeah, it seems like the second redesign for Eris is the most popular, based on the fan art that I've seen. as he's definitely a bit more detailed than how he is like in more detailed than how she is like with her final redesign, and a bit better with the shape structure than like her first redesign, her first design, which I remember liking her first design, but now I'm like, yeah, she's still pretty, but she got prettier like afterwards. Let's see. Jason said that fun fact, Maxwell Adams revealed himself as being autistic last year, and since he based Billy, Mandy, and Grimm off of his all different personality, all different parts of his personality, and yeah, I definitely know that. In fact, it was in 2021 where he came out as being on the spectrum, or autistic or something, and that was around the same time where it was announced that he was going to do that movie Destroy Us All, a cosmic horror musical, but that's still like being scrapped for a time being. Although I did hear that he was going to be doing a some sort of reunion special for Billy and Mandy. I heard about on his Tumblr. Let's see. Let's see. Jason's saying that before the stream ends, that he would like to tell me that when I was comparing Summer Camp Island to other shows, as I was drawing Hedgehog, that it's actually best to compare it to Peanuts, since they're both cartoons that are both fantastical and childish. Yeah, I definitely get that. Yeah. Now that you bring it up, since Charlie Brown has went to camp too, and of course there is the fancy element with, I guess, the fact that Snoopy is an anthropomorphic dog. He doesn't talk usually, but I just realized I'm drawing the stem of the apple wrong. Yeah, Snoopy doesn't talk, but he definitely has more of a human personality than a dog. There we go. Yes, SpongeBob is pointing out that that Wishbones was had one segment that was storyboarded and written by Sir Van Oram. And yeah, I know he worked on Billy and Mandy for a bit. And he worked on the Powerpuff Girls too during the final season, I think. And let's see. Oh, Patsy Gal is here. Welcome. Just to let you know that I did do your request of Patsy from Camp Lazlo. I hope you like it. So now I'm just doing the final request for the night, which is Eris. Let's see. Marcel is asking, where did I get the video featuring Maxwell Adams? Well, technically, it was a bonus feature from the season 1 DVD, which is very rare. I don't have a copy of it yet, but one of my close acquaintances in the Billy and Mandy fandom does, and I believe he still has it uploaded onto YouTube. The full behind the scenes documentary featurette thingy that was from the season 1 set. I think you just look up Maxwell Adams, or if you look up Behind the Fiends, featurette for Billy and Mandy, you should be able to find it.
Roger that, Car 11. Backup's on its way. Stand by, stand by. We have word from the mayor's office. The Powerpuff Girls are on their way.
So another thing about Eris I want to talk about is I'll admit she is one of the best roles that Rachel McFarlane has played, and not just in terms of her being an amusing character, but also regarding her voice as well. Well, firstly, I know that in her first appearance she started off with a Valley Girl accent, and then in her subsequent appearances, along with getting a gap in her teeth, she spoke with a British accent, which apparently is a reference to Madonna. I don't know if there's any confirmation on that, but if she was inspired by Madonna, then yeah, I definitely could see her resemblance. And the reason why I bring up the fact that Rachel McFarlane voices her is that, honestly, while she is definitely a talented voice actress in her own right, I don't know, like, I feel like she doesn't have as much range as her brother Seth. Because, like, you know, whenever I'm watching Family Guy and then I hear Rachel McFarlane's voice as, like, a minor incidental character, I'm like, okay, Rachel, could you please do a voice that isn't just Haley from American Dad? But Billy and Mandy, on the other hand, is home to some of the more unique sounding roles from Rachel. Probably her best vocal role, her most unique sounding, not necessarily best as a character, but just for her voice, is Mindy, you know, the popular girl who's a rival of Mandy. Just the way how high pitched and a bit nasally her voice is. Definitely a nice breath of fresh air from the usual Haley Smith sounding performances that Rachel usually gives. And as I just mentioned, I love the British accent she gives Eris here. Let's see, if I heard your new request, Daniel, let me see if I did, let me see, I might have missed it. Let me just backtrack a bit. Let's see. I'm not seeing it in the chat just yet. You could reiterate it if you like. And I'm glad that you enjoyed the Patsy sketch that I gave you, Patsy Gal. My favorite Billy and Mandy character, Vincent, is actually going to be, is Billy himself. Well, firstly, he gives a lot of funny moments, and Richard Horvitz really enjoys voicing this obnoxious kid. And I love Grimm as well. Can't go wrong with him. Definitely one of the best Jamaican accents you hear in a cartoon. I love the entire main trio actually. Okay, so Okay, so as I come close to finishing off here, let me know which of these characters you'd like me to do as a separate live stream, which I clean up and correct. In fact, just to do a brief recap of, we got Eris here, and then we got Samurai Jack, and next we got Hedgehog, and we got Patsy. So just comment down below which character you like to see, and in fact, I think I'll also like make things more streamlined and do a poll in the community tab.
Don't bother struggling. These restraints are from Mojo and Jojo. They'll hold you.
For what I heard Blossom say, this is madness. Naturally, I'm thinking of the meme from 300. Madness. This is Sparta. Remember when that was a huge remix trend back in the mid to late 2000s, and also a popular YouTube proof source. Oh, so Daniel's request would be Mandy. Yeah, I'll definitely consider drawing Mandy. Yeah, I'll draw Yeah, I'm thinking there's a possibility that I might do a stream in which I draw Mandy around the time. Yeah, I think I might do a stream where I draw Mandy for Grey Delio's 50th birthday, which is gonna be later this month. Oh, and also, celebrate the anniversary of Vermin Evil, since that they're the same day. Again, like, no promises, but I just came up with the idea. So I might save your request for Mandy for then. And maybe something special with Mandy. Maybe not just a generic drawing of her. Maybe something like referencing a particularly memorable moment with her. So, General Kara, I hope you're enjoying the Eris sketch that I'm doing.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Euphonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction. Chemical X.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so maybe I have to draw Mandy as she appeared in the episode Chicken Ball Z. All Goku-like. Sure, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I'm glad you appreciate the sketch, Kara. And, well, let's see. SpongeBoy's mentioned that Just the Two of Us is written by Jackie Sarino, who later worked on The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. And she's also the voice of Pacifica from Gravity Falls, so that's really interesting. And of course, Sarah Aura, we know, is the voice of Widow Gideon on that same show. Oh, and he also found out that D. Barry Baker did voice work on Futurama, the new revival on Hulu, alongside Frank Welker. Yes, two legends of artificial animal noises. That sounds awesome. Okay, so Jenna, thank you for the reception on the stream and the drawings. SpongeBob, not SpongeBoy, but SpongeBob is active. I could do Darwin. No, I don't think characters from Cartoon Network Studios Europe, like from The Amazing World of Gumball, they don't count for this one. Just from shows that are done by like the Burbank Cartoon Network Studios, sorry. Let's see. Jason's saying that Summer Camp Island is the final Cartoon Network Studios show that air on Cartoon Network proper before the old building shut down. So I think it'll be the best way of finishing the send-off. Yeah, that is a good idea, Jason. Well, once again, I also want to hear what other folks have to say on which one I should do as a separate stream. But yeah, you did make a good point regarding my hedgehog drawing. And no, I haven't seen the Queen. I have seen the new Futurama yet, Spuds Boy, but I might. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing here. And yeah, Vincent, I did know that Grimm's voice actor Greg Eagles is on Crashbox, which was a show that aired on HBO. And also among the few cartoons that he's known for, aside from voicing Grimm, and also he voiced Aku in the Crash Bandicoot video games. And Greg is pretty darn underrated. Yeah, Deidre, I want to draw Mordecai and Rigby, especially like since I have them as a gift this whole time. But you know, like I'm thinking maybe next time for sure. Maybe again when I do like another stream like this around time of its anniversary, the network's anniversary. Maybe we'll see. But I absolutely love your suggestion anyway, because Regular Show is one of my top favorite Cartoon Network series. Vincent's saying that I forgot to mention Aunt Sis when talking about Maxwell Adams, more harder relative characters. Yeah, Aunt Sis, she's kind of cute. Maybe the research factor thing about her is her nose, like, of course, being the sister of Billy's dad. Of course, a huge nose is to be expected. But yeah, Aunt Sis is kind of cute too. Let's see. Okay, guys, gonna be ending things off here. So once again, I'm gonna be cleaning up and coloring the sketches that I've done, but only one of them will be featured as a live stream, in which you see me in the process of cleaning up and coloring one of them. Like Jason says, that's cool that I do Hedgehog, but I also want to hear from you, like in a poll that I'm going to be making in the community tab soon. What's of the characters that I draw tonight, as you do. So yeah. So do another recap. We got Eris from Billy and Mandy. We got Samurai Jack. We got Hedgehog. And we got Patsy. And thank you to everybody who left their awesome requests. Okay, see you real soon. Sponge Boy. And you too, Jason. Have a good night. And yeah, we'll see you on Saturday, Alba 3000. And thank you for the comment on the sketches. Oh, look, the episode that I mentioned about Jewel of the Isle happens to be playing on Cartoon Network right now. Sorry, on DVD right now. Awesome. But yes, see you everybody. Thank you for this nice chill drawing stream dedicated to Cartoon Network Studios. Once again, what do you guys vote on which of these sketches I should do for as a separate stream to clean up the color? And also, again, if you're new here, subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this stream. And yes, so take care everybody, and see you later. And farewell Cartoon Network Studios as we know it. Again, they're not totally dead, they're just not as unique of an entity as they once were. But the spirit of Cartoon Network will still live on, for darn sure. Cartoon Network will still be around. Goodbye everybody.